everyone. Again, like last night, I'm just playing around. I've done the same technique as I did last night, using the modelling paste on a butterfly, and right now I'm playing. You'll find me, I'm going to start showing you the things I do when I play around. Now I've taken a bit of card, popped it on top, and I'm just going to try and get it in the place I want it. Like that. Let me see if I can squeeze this a little bit. They're just other tips and techniques, so make the most of them, like I do. And I've just got some Glimmer Mist, which is the fully purple. Make sure it's good, shaking it well. One squirt, that's all I'm doing. Which is putting that colour in there. Okay, and I don't want it to go anywhere else, you see, because with these you've got to be careful, because they don't always go where you want them to go unless you're actually covering it. Okay, you know, unless you actually want to cover it all. It's actually changing colour because I've already put on the Distress ink, which is a mulled lavender, and the Tattered Rose in the same technique as I did on the box. Just put blobs on where I wanted it, and now it is changing colour slightly. So, and I've dried it off a little bit, and I love doing things like this. I'm sorry, I do. I need to straighten that a little bit, take the excess off it. Let's see if I can get that right, roughly. Sometimes a card bends, well, it does bend when it gets wet. Just fiddle about with it until I get it where I want it. Oops. Yeah, that'll do. So just lay that to one side. Actually no, I'll just wipe that on the deck. So I'm not bothered about that. Oh, what a waste. But I never spray. I always do 1 or 2 shots and that's it. Because I find a lot of people, when I see them using it, a lot of people tend to waste an awful lot. Now the other one I've got is a Cosmic Shimmer, and this is the Raspberry. I'm just going to clean this off because I do... Now I'm going to use a different one, I think. Only because that's bending. It's just a piece of card. Just fold it in half. And I'm just going to add to this colour that I've done so far. Okay, I hope you can see this. Well, this is only a light pink, but I don't want it dark. See, it's giving me that colour that I'm after. That's it. Oops and daisy. Spin it round. Just going to do that one a little bit more. Like I said, it doesn't have to be perfect at all. And there we go. Put them to one side. And I'm just going to wipe this. I know, with my dirty. There's no wonder it gets like that. Awful, isn't it? Don't care. But now what I'm going to do is just dry this off. Make sure you can see. Not drying it off much, and I'll show you why. I've got that colour where I want it, but I'm just going to do a little touching up where I want it. So, first of all, what I'm going to do is going to add some of the Tropic Pearl Luster from the Cosmic Shimmer range. What's a daisy? Something that I didn't want. And all I'm going to do is sprinkle it on. And because of the type of heat gun that I've got, you would have to wait till this is dry if you don't have this heat gun. And then do this. But this doesn't blow it away. And I'm just adding touches here, there, and everywhere. So that's a little bit of that. I'm just going to add, let me see, because like I said, I am only playing like I do. This one is the Blue Maroon Aurora, and it does come out kind of purplish, and I'm just going to sprinkle that down there on the purplish colour bits. So I like doing this. I like mixing things to see how they come out. And I hope you go along and see Billy May's video. I'm just sorting Jamie Lee's out, but Billy May's is up now. She altered a little lantern that Marion Craft had given her. Or gifted to her, should I say. And I didn't know she could do it. She did it at home with one that her mum had bought her from this pound shop. And she decided to alter it, and she did. I just think she did a fantastic job, and asked if she could show me and knew that. And she did do that. There we go, it's going. Lovely. See it bubbling there. I'm not keen on these harsh lines. Not keen on them at all. Let me see. Just let me see. Not keen on them. Woo, my glue popping out. Silly hole. Right, just a minute, because I'm not happy with that. Let me see. This is a Cosmic Shimmer one that I absolutely adore using, and this is the Golden Mints. I'm just going to put a bit of green in this. hand. Ooh. Don't put in the glue, woman. Ugh. Right, I'm going to stop right there just a minute because I'm not 100% sure of this. Where did I put my... I'm just going to go over it with this, I think. Because I'm not quite happy. It is on a non-stick mat, so that's fine. It's getting there what I want. It's not what I want. I'm just going to... just put it on. Flick that across. Okay. Let's just pop that out of the way. And try that again. See what happens. I want it, you know, like when you pour petrol onto water and it's like a multi-colour. That's the colour I'm after, but you do need other colours with it. And I think it's getting there. Wow, I like that. Right, it's still not quite what I'm after. Not quite. So I'm going to keep going until I get it, what I want. These are luster, the ones that I'm doing. With the Cosmic Shimmers, they are luster, so you get a really good quality and effect from them. I'm going to do that again. Hopefully, this will be the last time. Let me just see. Now while that's wet, well, I can heat it up again, but not quite finished with it. Not quite. Let me just look and see. Okie dokie. I'm just going to try a little bit of this as well. So I'm going to heat that back up again. I'm just going to pop a little bit of this in. Just going to test it on the wing first. Yes, that's a little bit more what I'm after. Okie dokie. Just going to do one end at a time. Oopsie daisy, no, tipped it out the spout. I forgot to put the cap on. I'll tell you this one in a minute. This one I'm now using is the Arctic Bay Luster. You see what I'm doing. I am building colour as well as texture. That's it. That's what I'm after. Fabulous. Yes. Thank God for that. It really is just a case of testing, building up and whatever. It really is. I'll show you this in a minute. I'll just get this. There we go. See, because all the other colours shine through. I think I'm just going to put a little bit more on this side. Just a little bit, just a touch. Oops, not that one, silly old. Come on, lassie. Need to get a little bit more on there. Oh, come on. Let's see how we get on. And I think that'll be fine. Right, now my problem is that I need a little bit of pink in that. That's not quite done. I still want a bit of pink. There's not enough of the pink in it for me, so I'm just going to go back over the tips, I think. Let me find the... Where is it? There we go. This is the one. Oops, it is. Now this one is the Amethyst Mist Luster, and I do like this one. But, and this is the tricky bit, I don't want to do it in a line, but I only want the tips. So we'll heat that up. Like that. I'm going to take pinches of it and just drop it in. Like that. That's already melting as it's hit it. Stop that. Drop some in again. And it's melting as it hits that, to be honest. Look at that, melted into it. See, it's melting it into it. Okie dokie, touch here. Wait a minute. And then what I'm going to do is just to swing that around. I've got the purple in it as well, you see. And I still can see all the paste underneath. It's absolutely fabulous what it does. Yeah, a little bit more over there. And I think that's all I'm going to do for that. So I'll just let you see that in a minute. Just to let that cool down. Let's just have a look what we've got. It's just a piece of card I've used as well. Yeah, I love that. It's like a petrol blue, is that the name? Petrol blue. Gorgeous. So I'm just going to let that cool. Oh, I'll have a drink of my coffee. Not quite finished with it yet. I'm just going to take hold of the... The thing is, it's amazing. You can see everything right through to the paste, which is good. I'm going to hold this, and I hold it up pretty high. Let me just get a bit more of the mica. Pretty high from the butterfly, and just drop bits on it. And then all I'm going to do to that is to melt that into the embossing powder. It drops on like droplets. And it's like little balls on there, but then when it heats up, it sinks in. And actually kind of like separates. Don't know if you can see that happening. You will. Kind of like separates slightly. So I'm just going to do that a bit more. A touch of gold. Like I say, I don't use mine as often as I should. Right, that's it. So you hold it up at a height like that and watch what happens. I have shown this technique before. It kind of like opens up the, you know, embossing powder. Not sure if you can actually see what I can see, but I'll show you in a minute. I showed you this technique on another video. So I'll just show you what happens. Can you see? It's opened up the pores, like pores, in the embossing powder. Like that. But that, I like that. That's quite nice. Quite nice. And when that's cool, all I'm going to do is use the rub and buff like I do. Get that out, ready.